coach that influenced me the most, my Boys and Girls Club coach. I got cut from my high school basketball team as a sophomore because I played in junior high school as a freshman, 7th, 8th, 9th grade. And then I go to Bennett High School in Buffalo, and all my boys were playing. Now, I didn't think at that time about being a pro, but all my boys are playing, which is, for most of us, what the deal is. So I go out there, and I'm 6'8" at the time, probably 245. Thought I was a fairly competent, coordinated athlete, but a little clumsy. I was a little bit clumsy, not overly clumsy, but I ended up getting cut because, he said I was tripping over the lines. He said, "You never have enough talent to be a basketball player. Just stick with some other things." And his name was Coach McGarville. I remember him, a little short Italian guy. And he hurt me to my heart. And I went over to see Laurie Alexander, who was the head of the Boys and Girls Club then, who was, he was a mentor for all of us in our neighborhood. Very confident, very disciplined guy. He was very much like your dad was, And so he started me with the skipping rope, getting my coordinative exercises together, got me in the gym just shooting from different spots, out on the floor, working on ball handling drill, all the stuff that's going to get you to be a better basketball player, but more importantly, more confidence. I needed, I was a person that needed that encouragement, that confidence, because that coach from high school had just broken me down thinking that I wasn't good enough. I didn't have what it takes. And so it took a year, and I played Boys and Girls Club basketball. Well, it was just Boys Club basketball at that time. And played well, very confident. We won the championship of our Boys Club, and went the next year to go out for the team. And luckily for me, as life would have it, Coach McGarville was now decided he was only going to coach football and baseball. So my biology teacher, Mr. Swepka, became the coach of the basketball team, and he loved me. And the rest is history. He invited me back to play. Boom, I played. We won the championship in my junior year and senior year. I get a scholarship to St. Bonaventure, and then ultimately went into the pros. So it's not just about sometimes having skills. It's about work ethic, because I had to work my butt off to get my skill sets to a level that I could compete. Number two, I could have turned and just been negative and said, he made excuses that he didn't like me because of my complexion, or because my nose, or because I had big feet, or the color of my skin, whatever it might be. I could have made an excuse like that, but my daddy wouldn't let me make an excuse like that, and Coach Alexander wouldn't let me make an excuse like that. They said, "Bob, get back to the basics of working hard. If you work hard on your skill sets, it'll build your confidence, and you can be anything that you want to be." And I remember that to this day. If you work hard enough, you can be anything that you want to be. And you should. I always try to tell young kids that way. Don't make excuses, because nobody cares about the storms. They ask you, did you bring the ship in? That means get your skill sets together and get it done. And then you'll have the confidence to develop your game the way you need to develop your game. And that's been the key to my life ever since.